of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Well, Brock, we saw Week 1 begin on Thursday night, and now two more teams. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. A new season is officially underway. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. Leading them out, the third overall pick in this year's draft. After a decorated career at UNC, it's Drake May.
I know we all got to see him aired out in the preseason, but we've been waiting, just waiting for his regular season debut to see him take that cannon of an arm and launch one deep. That arm talent's a big part. Why they drafted him?
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
The separation, well, it comes in the preparation. In this defense, well, they were prepared. They identified all week long the weak points in this offense, and they keep hammering away at it. This is why you do your homework, kids. Good things typically follow.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Gets this one away from a tough spot, backed up inside the end zone. Brushes him off with ease. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So here are the Falcons out on offense for their first drive. And leading them out, their rookie QB with some big throws on the horizon, no doubt, in his NFL debut.
I know we all got to see him aired out in the preseason, but we've been waiting, just waiting for his regular season debut to see him take that cannon of an arm and launch one deep. That arm talent's a big part. Why they drafted him and are starting him.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And choosing to leave the end zone costs him dearly here. He winds up shy of the 20-yard line. The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their second drive. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punt. So they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. But give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. Maybe 4 yards on that run. It's going to be third down. From the gun, it's May. Pass is hauled in by the running back.
That's how you draw it up defensively. That's exactly what you want the coverage to do. Force that quarterback to throw it short and get off the field.
The Steelers set to punt it. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Begins his return at the 16. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Absolutely crushed that kick, a full 70-yard punt. And the Falcons will take over.
On the set.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
And defenders are there to get him at the line. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Walker on 1st down. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Falcons will have a 1st. New set of downs for him at the 38. Now an inside give to Walker. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
That's to the sideline. It's a catch by Williams. And he's out of bounds after a nice pickup to the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Atlanta. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Bass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Here's White on the return. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. A-Chain on the inside give. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Devon Holland there to make the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That second and third level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Throwing now, following the turnover. Buying some time right. Has it down close. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of...
Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score. Goal to go. It's a pass play. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Let's go now.
They're throwing it. And what a risk, but he can't hang on. No interception, but nearly a turnover in the end zone.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Back to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. On 1st down, they're going to start out with H.A. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They'll stick with H.A. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Nick Bosa makes the stop. Stuffed at the line a 2nd time. And now it'll be 3rd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he's going to be stopped pretty quickly at about the 5. Give him 2 yards on the play. It's going to be 4th down and 8.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
Has it at the 37. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. He picks up 16 on the good return. And the Falcons are going to be in great shape as they take over. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Ready.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Running left, here's Walker. Great run here, he's across the 35. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Best run games in this league at balance can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Play action on 1st down. Called in by Waddle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
Eligible receiver downfield. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Still 1st down.
So now, after the penalty, it's 1st and 15.
Set. Go.
Back to throw now. That one's cut along the left sideline. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Throw complete to Williams. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make it impact later.
It's Walker on the option. And he barrels across for the touchdown. Take a 20-zip lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
He's throwing for it. He has it. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails. Whenever you're throwing for 2, you always expect to see the pass go into the end zone, because otherwise you risk defenders rallying to the ball and stopping it short.
Yeah, that is spot on.
He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right at a young age. You're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
It's a pickup of 11, and it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Come on, set.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons ballooning the first half lead even further. 3-touchdown game for the rookie. That's pretty good in your debut season, Brock. But then you look at the clock and you see, oh, wait, we still have a whole half of football to play.
Yes, when some of that psychology comes into play, don't just be satisfied. You can look at it one of 2 ways. I'm satisfied with what I've done, or you look at it and go, I got another half. I can throw 3 more of these babies.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Fielded at the 7. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building can feel it. This has been so momentous one way, and as a competitor, you have got to stop that slide. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go.
May trying again here on second. Hits him on the out route. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out! But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. They pick up 20 yards there, and it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
I think that's one of those cases, Kate, where this defense wished that ball was round. You know, it's not, and it bounces in funny ways, and unfortunately for the defense there, it bounces the wrong way right out of bounds.
Ready? Unlock line.
Here's a chain up the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. May now from the gun. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
Ready? Go.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Falcons scoop it up. 30. He's at the 10. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Falcons boat racing them to the halftime locker room. A great return out of him, makes a great play into one of our game's biggest highlights with that touchdown.
Yeah, some serious running back skills right there for a linebacker who doesn't get too many chances to show out like that. The only time we normally see him at top speed, Kate, down a ball carrier. But to put that ball in his hands wasn't going to be denied.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Here's White on the return. He lost the football, and the fumble recovery is made.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got two things in mind, Kate. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. Bails out of the pocket quick. He tucks it and takes off. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First down from the red zone. Gets this one to Harrison. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So with a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it.
Go.
To throw it on first down. He completes it in traffic. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Let's go now.
Setting up a throw. Catch is made in close. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons continue piling on to this lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Has this at the 6. Oh, the ball is out. And the ball skips out of bounds. Lucky for them, no lost fumble there on the kick return. The Steelers send a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. To the air on first down, May. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Back to the air, it's May. This one's taken in by Hill. Decent gain here, but short of the first. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Come on, set.
May now. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Set.
To the air yet again, May. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now they face 2nd down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And he gets it back. Oh, there's still a shot at the first. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here.
Ready, go.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And it's a nice game, but they needed just 1 more yard to move the chains. It's a gain of 5, but they still need a bunch here on 4th down.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
And things just seem to keep snowballing for them. Now their special teams is involved. That's into the end zone for a touchback. And with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our 2nd half. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the... Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Throwing from the gun. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He's got it inside the 25. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision, an extra yard.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Cut near the goal line. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate.
And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Falcons... Yet again. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 30. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And as we're being reminded of watching this package, there have been quite a few mad scrambles for the football in this one. It has been put on the deck a lot, and unfortunately, they haven't always been there to make the recovery.
Yeah, I think this is twofold, Kate. I think, number one, this is a defense who has studied its opponent and their tendencies well, knowing there were opportunities to rip the ball out of their hands. And then offensively, this has been a mess. And this is one of those games where it's just error after error after error, and you know they typically come back to bite you.
And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set, roll.
A-chain again. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third down run from Achan. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
May on 1st and 10. Achan reels it in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
From the 37. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Trying to pick it up here with Achan. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Staying on the ground here with Achan. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on it. Out of the shotgun, a give to A.J. And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. Just 1 yard there. Now a tough call to make on 4th and short inside of field goal range.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
From the red zone now. Short pass brought in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers start the second half with some needed points. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Rush coming off the edge, and they block it! A Falcon has it! Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races! And he is into the end zone, so they steal 2 points on the block kick and return.
That play doesn't stop just because it's a point after the kick. Not in this league. Not right now. Somebody on that kicking team has got to get on their horse down the field. And here's the thing, Kate. I know what's going to happen in the film room tomorrow. One side is going to be miserable, and the other, rewind, rewind, rewind. Look at that effort. Look at that desire, and look at the 2 points because of it.
After seeing his point after blocks, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. Calvin Austin on the return. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. And all the touchdowns are sure going to catch some eyes around the league, but sure not unexpected. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Design bootleg here. Fits it through the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a 21-yard gain. And the Falcons will have a first.
Here we go, set.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Set up. Ready.
Throwing now off play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's got it at the 6. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up.
Here we go, here we go. Check go.
Now it's a bootleg for him. Headed out right. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons lengthen the lead at the end of the third. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Bass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons tack on 7 more to their lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And this kick is going to go out of bounds. Oh, my. That's going to place the ball at the 40-yard line.
Out of bounds. Kicking team.
Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it, too. That one was on their defense. 1st and 10 from the 41.
Ready? Reload.
Here's Achan. He finds space for a few yards that time. Nick Bosa makes the stop. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Running with Achan out of the gun. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He puts together a gain of 2, and we are at the end of our third quarter. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Ready?
Made a throw it. Looking right. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
Hey, a normal old stop on 3rd down just wasn't good enough for this crew. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from him literally in an impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Check.
Handoff running left, Walker. And he's only going to take this forward to about the 38. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Buying some time left. He can run it. And he's out of bounds past midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. Now looking to throw. He's on the move. Oh, he's going for it again. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
And this run doesn't have the juice of that last one. He's stopped at the line. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1. Back now, pressure on its way. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
And they won't do it. That ball's incomplete on 4th down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Finds him over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Has a man, it's Achan. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The big play nets him 17 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down throw for May. Completes this one to Hill. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
That's Hill on the slant. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. They'll come up 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. May now from the gun. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Let's go.
To the air yet again, May. Escapes the pocket. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Steelers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Drake made the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Falcons are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And last drive here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Go! Hut.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete, and that brings up 3rd down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
He's running for it. Like so many of the league's quarterbacks know how to do, this guy has really taken over much of this game, and it's been his dual threat ability that served as the catalyst for that.
And let's give him a lot of credit here, Kate, because he's the one who recognized there'd be opportunities aplenty to hit this defense with his legs. He's picked the right moments, picked his spots, and that stat line's benefited.
Breaks through, and he might break away. Has a hole left, room to run. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons running them out of the building. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Here's White on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. That's coming. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Falcons scoop it up. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
A chance to pay off their defense's effort as they start out 1st and goal.
Come on, set, ready.
Broke through the tackle. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. He'll get 3, but much work left for him on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Falcons continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Bass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons continue adding on to that lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Here's White on the return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Steelers offense headed out. And all game they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. He's got Watson. And he's down by contact after picking up the 1st. The Falcons take a timeout to their final 1. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Ready, go!
To the air on 1st down, May. And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And it sets up 2nd down. Back to the air. It's May. And he goes down. The Falcons got to him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Complete. Oh, he lost the football. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Oh, boy, Brock, some very unfortunate deja vu offensively here. This is exactly how their last drive came to an end, too.
Yeah, bummer for the offense, but exactly what the defense has worked on this week. Right, they find those ball security culprits, and they take advantage of them. They study that tape, Kate, all week long, looking to see who's loose with the football and where they can take advantage of it, and they've done it on back-to-back drives.
That one intended for Trey McBride. So that brings up 2nd down.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. It's taken in by Williams. They get 27 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
That's caught at the 4. And now he's going to head out of bounds after a nice game. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Falcons throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Turn up.
From the gun, it's May. The Falcons getting close, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Brought in inside the 20. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. So the Falcons defend their building and take the win at home. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.